Alright, I'm going to put a back on this box, and I'm making stop dados. I find it helpful when I do something like this, just take a piece of scrap, cut the same dado you want in it as the rest of the pieces, and then just make your mark. And do the same thing on the other end. And I just use my dovetail saw here. I gotta get this out of the way. And just cut this stopped line here right on the line. You don't want to be short, that's for sure. So you're cutting to this line and then to your depth. Now on the top, I just use one of my newly sharpened chisels here and rock it over and make that line come all the way across. And then just peel it out. And do the most basic joint you can do here, just a butt joint, and I'm going to stitch it together with Dominos 5. I've got my layout lines for my first go at it here, and this board here is just to prevent it from blowing out. It's going to be covered anyway, but let's see how it works. Maybe I need it, maybe I don't. Let's see what happens here. Nope, I don't have my vacuum on. Nice clean exit, that's good. Do the leading piece here. See, I want to make a mark on this. This is one. Alright, so I'll just continue around the box, doing these 4 corners first, and then I'll have to worry about I'll figure out the interior panel. Alright, you just gotta love it when a plan comes together. This is just dry fit only. Everything's nice and flush. And with some clamps, clamps and glue, that'll be plenty sturdy. You know, the back will go in there. That'll make it a lot more solid. I've just got to figure out what to do with this panel. Got center lines in there. That'll be sturdy enough. I'll glue it up tomorrow. I'm just a hair off of being perfectly centered. About a 1/16 of an inch. Let me check it again here. Yeah, this side is 16 7/8. This is just a hair over 16 7/8. Oh, wait a minute now, 16 and just a hair over. I take that back. I'm better than I thought I was. It's not perfect, but it's damn close. I'll take it. So I want to glue it up tomorrow, but looking good so far. Stage 1 I say because what I did was put all the dominoes into the, what I'm going to call the male parts, the top and the bottom. And then the sides are all mortises. I'll just glue those. I'll run a bead of glue. And then I'll drop the panels in place like so. Glue up the top mortises. And then put the top on, square it up as best I can, you know, clamp it, square it up, and then let her sit overnight. So no need to show you that process. I just explained what I'm going to do here, so it's really straightforward. The biggest thing is I got this base up off the table so that these clamps will go underneath it. And I've got the nice thing about that is it keeps this nice and flat and true, and then everything else will just build up off of that. So I'll show you what it looks like when I get it all clamped up. Well, as glue ups go, that one was relatively painless. Took me longer than I thought, but it did go together pretty nicely. The one thing that I had a little trouble with was this last joint up here in this corner. Got those two started. This one then was too tight, and I lost some of the glue on the inside of the top, but there was still plenty of squeeze out when I clamped it up. So I'm happy. It'll be a nicely square. It's within a 32nd or a 64th of an inch of being square. Part of that, I think, I'm just doing it with an inside with my woodpecker's big square going from the bottom to up the sides. I can't really measure diagonally because of the way I have those clamps situated. But once I get it back on there, it's going to work out just fine, I think. So I'm very pleased. The one thing I did not anticipate was using these clamps in the middle. I thought that it would pull itself together, but it didn't. So I had to quick run and get a couple more, and then there it is. So 8 clamps in total, and then the 4 quick clamps on the bottom. But looking good.